High blood pressure is one of the most common health problems in the world today, and if left uncontrolled, it can seriously damage your heart, your kidneys, and your brain. Now, medication is important for many people, but what you put on your plate every single day also plays a massive role. And one of the simplest, most enjoyable ways to support healthy blood pressure is by eating the right fruits. Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Senemies, and in today's video I'm going to show you the 10 best fruits you can eat to help lower high blood pressure naturally. Each one of these fruits has specific nutrients and compounds that directly support your cardiovascular system, and I'll explain exactly why they work. So make sure you watch until the end, because I'll also share some important precautions you need to know depending on your health condition. Let's get started. Before we go fruit by fruit, I want to give you a quick framework so everything makes more sense. There are a few key nutrients that keep showing up across all of these fruits, and they matter because of what they do inside your body. Potassium helps relax your blood vessel walls and counterbalances the effect of sodium, which is one of the main drivers of high blood pressure. Magnesium supports heart rhythm and healthy vessel function, and a deficiency in magnesium has actually been linked to heart problems. Fiber slows down the absorption of sugars, cholesterol and fats, which reduces the metabolic load on your cardiovascular system. Antioxidants fight inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which contribute to stiff, damaged blood vessels. And finally, certain compounds in fruits help boost nitric oxide in the blood. Nitric oxide causes blood vessels to dilate, which directly lowers pressure. Keep these 5 things in mind as we go through the list. Number 1, banana. Let's start with the most classic one. Bananas are famous for their potassium content, and that reputation is well deserved. Potassium is one of the most important minerals for blood pressure regulation, and most people simply don't get enough of it. But bananas go beyond just potassium. They also contain magnesium, which, as I mentioned, is important for heart health, and copper, which is involved in several metabolic processes in the body. On top of that, bananas have fiber that supports healthy gut transit and helps maintain a balanced microbiota. And gut health and cardiovascular health are more connected than most people realize. They also contain flavonoids, vitamin C, and several B vitamins, including riboflavin, niacin, and folate. Bananas are convenient, affordable, and genuinely good for your heart. A solid place to start. Number 2, orange. Oranges are another excellent choice, and not just because they taste good. Like bananas, they're rich in potassium, which directly helps regulate blood pressure. So they also have a high fiber content that supports intestinal transit and overall metabolic health. But what makes oranges particularly interesting from a cardiovascular standpoint are their specific flavonoids, especially hesperidin and naringenin. Hesperidin has been shown to be useful in regulating blood pressure, and naringenin promotes healthy blood vessel function. Oranges also contain carotenoids, including lycopene, which has a positive effect on the heart. And here's a bonus. Citrus fruits in general, oranges, lemons and others, contain citric acid and citrates that can actually help prevent the formation of certain types of kidney stones. Now, one important note here, if you eat grapefruit, be careful, because grapefruit can interact with certain medications prescribed for cholesterol and blood pressure. But this interaction does not apply to oranges or lemons, so those are safe for most people. Number 3, berries. When we talk about berries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, we're talking about some of the most antioxidant-rich foods on the planet. And that antioxidant content is exactly why they're on this list. Berries contain high levels of flavonoids, which have well-documented positive effects on cardiovascular health. But there's one specific type of flavonoid found in berries that's especially powerful, anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are what give berries their deep red, blue and purple colours. And more importantly, they increase the concentration of nitric oxide in the blood. As I mentioned earlier, more nitric oxide means your blood vessels stay more dilated, and that directly lowers blood pressure. I want to be honest with you here, and most of the research on berries and blood pressure has been done in animal studies or small human trials, so we still need more large-scale human research to fully confirm the effect, but the potential is clearly there, and the antioxidant benefits alone make berries worth eating regularly. Number 4, kiwi. Kiwi is technically classified as a berry, and it's a nutritional powerhouse. It's especially well known for its fiber content, both soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps with intestinal transit and is commonly recommended for people dealing with constipation. But from a cardiovascular perspective, that fiber also does something very useful. It slows down the absorption of sugars, cholesterol, and fats. And this helps regulate blood levels of these substances, which reduces cardiovascular strain over time. Kiwi also contains potassium and magnesium, which we've already established as key minerals for blood pressure control. And it's loaded with antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K, and carotenoids like lutein, zeaxanthin, and beta-carotene. It's a small fruit with a big nutritional profile, and it absolutely deserves a place in your routine. Number 5, watermelon. Watermelon might surprise some people on this list, but it has a very specific and interesting mechanism for lowering blood pressure. Yes. It has a high water content that helps you stay hydrated, and good hydration matters for blood pressure. Yes, it has some fiber, or low calories, and can help with weight management. And maintaining a healthy body weight is directly tied to better blood pressure control. It also contains potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin A, and flavonoids. But the real star of watermelon is an amino acid called citrulline. When you eat watermelon, citrulline gets converted in the body into arginine, and arginine then boosts nitric oxide production. More nitric oxide means more dilated blood vessels, and that means lower blood pressure. It's a natural, enjoyable way to support your cardiovascular system, especially in warmer months. Number 6, melon. Melon shares several benefits with watermelon. It has a high water content that keeps you hydrated, and it contains fiber, potassium, and magnesium, all of which contribute to blood pressure regulation. Melon is also rich in carotenoids, like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are particularly important for eye health, but also provide broader antioxidant protection throughout the body. It also contains a wide range of vitamins, C, A, K, E, and folate, that support overall health and proper body function. Melon is gentle, easy to digest, and a good option for people who want variety in their fruit intake without anything too intense. Number 7, mango. Mangoes are rich in fiber and potassium, which already makes them interesting for regulating blood pressure and cholesterol levels. And they also contain carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin. But what really sets mango apart is a compound called a mangiferin, a powerful antioxidant that is found in high concentrations in mangoes and is considered to have anti-inflammatory properties. There's also emerging research suggesting mangiferin may offer cardiovascular protection, though more studies are still needed to fully understand the extent of that effect. What we can say clearly is that mangoes bring a strong combination of fiber, potassium, and unique antioxidants that make them a genuinely valuable fruit for heart health. Number 8, pineapple. Pineapple has potassium and fiber, which, as we've covered, helps regulate blood pressure and supports gut health. It also contains vitamin C, manganese, and other antioxidants that support metabolism and immune function. But pineapple has something unique, an enzyme called a bromelain. Bromelain is a proteolytic enzyme, meaning it helps break down proteins into amino acids, which improves absorption and digestion. It may be especially beneficial for people with some degree of pancreatic insufficiency. Bromelain is also considered to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, and some research suggests it may help reduce swelling and inflammation after surgery or intense physical exercise. There's also early stage research around its potential role in cancer prevention, though much more work is needed before we can draw firm conclusions. One caution: people with diabetes should be mindful of portion sizes with pineapple, and if you're taking anticoagulant medications, speak with your doctor before adding large amounts of pineapple to your diet. Number 9, avocado. Avocado is one of the most nutrient-dense fruits you can eat. Yes, it's a fruit. And it's highly recommended for cardiovascular health. It contains potassium and magnesium for blood pressure regulation, fiber for gut health and satiety, and healthy fats that help you feel full and can support weight management when consumed in the right portions. Those healthy fats, combined with the fiber content, also help regulate cholesterol levels in the blood, which is a major factor in overall cardiovascular health. Avocado is also rich in antioxidants, including vitamin C, vitamin E, and carotenoids like lutein. One thing to keep in mind: avocado is calorie dense, so if you eat too much of it, it can contribute to weight gain, but in reasonable amounts it's one of the best things you can add to a heart-healthy diet. Number 10, tomato. I know what you're thinking. Tomato? Yes. Botanically, the tomato is a fruit and it earns its spot on this list. Tomatoes have fiber and potassium, which directly support blood pressure regulation. They also contain vitamin C, folate, vitamin K, and carotenoids. Most notably lycopene, which is one of the most studied antioxidants for cardiovascular protection. Lycopene has been associated with reduced risk of heart disease and has a protective effect on blood vessels. When you combine all the nutrients the tomato brings together, it becomes a genuinely powerful food for cardiovascular health, and it fits easily into almost any diet. Now, before I wrap up, I want to make sure you have the full picture, because while all of these fruits are excellent for most people, there are some situations where you need to be careful. If you have diabetes, pay attention to portion sizes. Some fruits have a higher glycemic index and glycemic load than others, and that can affect your blood sugar. Talk to your doctor, nurse, or dietitian about how to include fruit in your diet in a way that works for your condition. If you have chronic kidney disease or advanced renal insufficiency, many of the benefits these fruits offer come from their potassium and magnesium content. But in advanced kidney disease, too much potassium can actually be harmful because the kidneys can no longer regulate it properly. In that case, you need to consult your nephrologist before making any significant dietary changes. If you're taking anticoagulant medications like warfarin or aconicumarole, also known as Coumadin or Sintram, be aware that some of these fruits have significant vitamin K content, and vitamin K can interfere with how those drugs work. Always check with your doctor, and as I mentioned earlier, if you're taking statins or antihypertensive medications. So you avoid grapefruit as it can interact with those drugs, and oranges and lemons do not have this issue. The bottom line is this: fruit is one of the most powerful and underutilized tools for managing blood pressure naturally. No single fruit is a miracle cure, but when you eat a variety of these regularly as part of a balanced diet that also includes vegetables and a healthy lifestyle, the cumulative effect on your cardiovascular system is real and meaningful. Choose variety, be mindful of your individual health conditions, and make these foods a consistent part of your day. I'm Dr. Andrew Senemise. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.